Alright, it's time for some solo gathering in the Black Zone. Actually, I'm going to change my boots to the royal sandals, so I cannot get perched when I'm running away if I get into terrible positions, situations, whatever. Also, the mage cowl has been changed. I don't know how good it is going to be. Now I actually have to hit the spell, which is kind of annoying, but I will try to use it anyways. It's going to help with clearing mobs quicker. It will give me additional damage in PvP, and also I can change to the force field, which would be nice for running away if I ever needed that, which may happen. It may happen. I'm going to go into the middle of the Black Zone. Let's see if I can find anything there. Just going to use the invisibility shrine here. The first two maps on my way to the middle of the Black Zone are usually very dangerous. Maybe they aren't right now, because it's in the middle of the week. It is 1.5 hours before the reset is happening, the server maintenance. Who knows if it is going to be as dangerous as it usually is? Who knows if there are any resources in maps that I would usually find being empty? I'm also considering going into the roads, actually. When I've been running around doing duo gathering and ganking, sometimes we found roads maps with resources, full with tier 8 resources. But that usually only happened when we went into the roads very deep in the Black Zone, where nobody was. Is it worth it to dismount and try to kill this guy? I'm not 100% sure. I would need to wait 10 seconds for my silent debuff to run out. He may already be done with the camp already at that moment when I'm ready to engage him. I have very solid mobility with this build, so catching people is kind of possible. But I don't have any CC. Oh, big stacks. Most likely pretty useless for me. Most likely too dangerous for me. Most of the time not even worth it. Having 6.0 wood here, 5.1 stone. Absolutely garbage resources. There's tier 2 mob that I would kind of like to kill. Does my helmet have a fast time? Was it able to read it? 0 second fast time. Okay, so it cannot get interrupted. I will not get CC'd by myself, basically. Sadly, no book, but a nice amount of fame. And 8,000 silver in cash is also not that terrible, considering the relatively short time investment. Using this gear, I will definitely kill all these highly enchanted mobs as well. The ones with the circle around their feet. Small chest in 1 minute 23. Haven't seen any people in the last map. I can take a look, I guess. There's a person, that's not nice. This person is... just standing there at the chest. I've seen 2 people, one of them was a gatherer though. 54 seconds still. This is only a tier 6 map. And there he is. Is he in a group? He is in a group. Okay, well, then goodbye. Goodbye. 1300 IP with tier 7 gear. That's some solid levels. This is some relatively high spec. Relatively. I do not intend to get into combat with a group while running around like this. That's not really the way to go. Wait a second, I actually forgot. I actually forgot my tools. Whoops. Whoops. I actually forgot to buy tools. How valuable am I right now? 2.25 million. With tools, I will be worth 2.7 million. Okay, gathering tools, tier 8. Yeah, going for a gathering run without gathering tools is not that efficient. Let me tell you that. Wood-axe. Okay, I need to go. Do I go the same way? Do I go the same way? I found nothing on the way so far. I haven't reached the deep parts of the black zone yet that I'm intending to go towards, so just wasted 100,000 silver and like 6 minutes. Looks like there are gankers around. Somebody got killed on the street. The guy who just ran past me seemed to have been using a demon cape. So taking the invisibility usually is pretty good for this map. Not the nicest map to walk around. And especially not this one. There are only 2 ways to get out of this map, even though there can also be roads portals, obviously. 7.1 wood is actually a really nice stack. It's something I would gather if it was extremely close to a roads portal or extremely close to any kind of exit. Speaking of map exits mainly. A green dungeon, a solo dungeon, a mist would not necessarily save me. I would prefer to have a real exit. In case of getting ganked. But I must say that... Oh well, actually... I was about to say that I haven't encountered too many invisibility ganks. But that's not true when I think about my 0 to hero fishing thing. I'm getting ganked with invisibility all the time. All the time. Tier 6 hide. I don't think that's good enough for me. I'm just going for 6.1 hide. 6.1 ore. Tier 7 hide, tier 7 fiber. And tier 8 resources plus equivalents. Resource prices are so low, so I really don't feel like I could go for resources that are below like 2,000 silver per piece. At least not when I'm running around with a gallant horse to go very deep and possibly find legendary wisps. other good stuff. The big question is it worth it to gather resources that are worth less? Like gathering all the resources that are worth 1.5k silver, and how high is the profit when doing that? How high is the profit when gathering only resources that are worth 1000 silver? But that's probably something I could test in the mists. It would be possible to only gather tier 6 hide in there. And all the 6.1 resources, fiber on 6.1 is worth 1000, a little bit above. Even though you do not really find too many enchanted resources in the mists. So it would possibly just be a lot of running around in circles. It may be better to gather all the bad resources as well. So, tier 7 map. Theoretically, I could find valuable stuff in here. But most likely I won't. In the past, this map has been pretty empty. But this is actually something pretty nice. But it's so little. Only 2 pieces. So little, so little. But there are a couple of things lying around here. But I basically need enchanted stuff in this map, except tier 7 fiber. That's fine if it's not enchanted as well. I spent a tiny bit of time since I've seen a few resources, but I'm basically already moving towards the exit. Doesn't really look like this map is too promising. Looks empty enough, and there's a great wisp. Oh, there's some tier 7 fiber. How long is the time that I have? Let's take one more. Let's take one more. I don't know if I should stay in this mist if it is a tier 7 mist only. Would that be worth it? I could get tier 7 resources and 7.1 resources. It is tier 8. Yes. And there's a big fiber area. Okay, okay. 7.2 fiber is definitely not bad. There's also some uncommon flags. I probably should be taking this. This is actually a good fiber area, because I don't need to run into the middle of something to gather in here. I like it, I like it. Being lucky. Instantly getting into a tier 8. Mist. I don't know if I should be gathering tier 7 exceptional. That's purple, right? I don't know if I should be gathering tier 7 resources when I'm in a tier 8 mist. Probably not. 7.3. 31,000. I'm not seeing any tier 8 fiber in this fiber gathering area. Sadly. I'm also not seeing any resource mobs right here at the lake. And resource mobs, tier 8 resource mobs are basically the best thing about tier 8 mists. So I really want to focus on finding these things. There is some tier 8 stuff. Sadly, there was no tier 8 fiber at the resource area, interestingly enough. Would I want to change my helmet to escape while I'm in here? Maybe I should be doing that. The feed dragon. That's one of the good things, right? It's also relatively annoying to fight. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? Let's try it. If I lose too much health, I will just stop doing it. Quickly making a little bit of space for me. Okay, getting full health. And now I need to lure it a little bit so I can run around it. Looks relatively fine so far. I did get hit by something. That's really annoying. How did I get hit? Let's run around a little bit on my horse. Lure it into a little bit of a better position here. Get a few cooldowns back. Was I seen by a person there? I lost quite a lot of health. Okay. Okay, 1.5 million. Well, that's worth a lot. Was a little bit annoying to deal with. If I was you, if I had a, what's it called, road hog with me, I would have healed a lot of health back from all the damage that I've done. But 1.5 million? That's pretty juicy. That's some pretty good loot. Didn't see any people running around. This is a dual mist, so it's actually even more dangerous for me. Nobody's taking the chest. I actually should be moving there. I kind of want to take that. Maybe simply nobody is in this mist. Is that possible? That's possible, right? But maybe there's also some Dagger Grail Seeker 8.3 combo killing everyone. That's also possible. But maybe it's also legendary chest. Maybe I'm just going to get rich. This run. Nobody is taking the chest, so I should take a look. Maybe simply nobody is in this map. It is possible, I guess. Somebody took it. Okay. Okay. Looking for tier 8 resources again. Preferably tier 8 resource mobs. Is that tier 7? This is tier 7. It is high. Tier 7 hide is really good. I gather it extremely quickly. It's definitely worth it to take it. So far the loot is pretty good. Getting 1.5 million from that weird, crazy, rare mob from the mists. It doesn't hurt. Tier 8 resource mobs. That's what I want to find. That's what I'm looking for. Built one journal already, but it was had probably already been started. Tier 7 resource mob should also be worth it, because it's so quick. Sadly, the mist is already closing. Too bad. Maybe I even could have gotten the chest. But this weird mob that I killed is most likely more valuable than a chest. Maybe if the chest is purple or golden, it may be a different story, but like that. Like that, this is going to be the way to go. There's some tier 8. I will keep my eyes open for some highly enchanted wisps. Now that the mist is closing, there's a chance that I may get into another tier 8 map, even though that's very unlikely. But maybe I'll get into a tier 7 map. I would kinda like to test how much I can get in tier 7 map when I'm only gathering the good stuff. It's probably not that good. There are only 2 flat resources that I would like to gather in there. Even though I would also be taking 6.1 hide. But it's probably not that good. Mm-hmm, 6.3, but not much of it. I'm also not seeing too many wisps right now. Would like to find a few more resource mobs. Having the increased gathering speed on those is so nice, so good. But I'm of course not going to run by flat tier 8 resources. They are just too good. Should really not skip those. And I of course also really need levels on that. I really need levels on the tier 8 resources. Considering that the tier 8 gathering gear is scaling. Tier 3 mob, that's not bad, but... I'm in a tier 8 mist. I'd rather go for money right now. Tier 8 gathering gear is mainly scaling with the level that you have in gathering the tier 8 resource, so... You really want some high levels on tier 8 gathering when you want to run around with tier 8 gathering gear. And you really don't want to run around with any worse gathering gear, to be honest. There was another tier 3 mob. It's taking a while to kill these though when I'm so low. 8.1. Hopefully more than 1 piece. 3, nice. Takes long to kill these. I will lose quite some health. These mobs are even buffed in this map. I really don't know if it is worth it. My gear is not that great for PvE. This is mainly a high mobility kiting build. Not the highest damage for PvE and also not any sustain. Well, looks like this is the end for this tier 8 mist. Because I'm not going to be able to take all this marble before I'm getting kicked out. But this was definitely some pretty good loot in here. I basically didn't get anything before I entered this mist. And I basically had like 600k in my inventory. Now I have 2.77 million. Very nice, very good. Elder Fee dorsal wing. Can I get this last piece before I'm getting kicked out? No, I can't. So let's just get the mount. And I can continue gathering the sunflags. Nobody came to this place. Interesting, nice little bonus loot here. And the tier 8 resources are somewhat heavy, as always. Let's see if I can find something else that's interesting. I'm getting closer and closer to the server maintenance, so maybe stuff is getting more and more inactive. Maybe I will have higher and higher chances to find other tier 8 mists. Maybe I will find a tier 8 map in the black zone that has resources. Yeah, 8.0 height would be amazing, but I don't like dying, to be honest. So I think I sadly have to skip that. And here, in this map, I have actually been ganked by a strong ganking group using invisibility potions. Only like a couple of days ago. And I really should not have gone that far. This was very poorly played by me. I kinda wanted to look at the person. But this was way too greedy. Can't afford doing that. Had to use my ability. Which is pretty rough. Looks like I'm not really in danger though, which is more lucky than everything else, to be honest. This was very poorly played by me. I was just being very interested in looking at this person, but I could have died there. I could have died there. Not worth it to do what I've done there. Big mistake. Luckily I wasn't punished. The chance of getting punished was relatively low, but still. It was definitely possible. Since I was a ganker in the fiber area, I think I'm not going to spend any time in this map. I could have checked out the north, I could have checked out the west. Possibly there would have been resources. But I'm relatively deep in the black zone right now. Not that insanely deep, but I'm really not in the most active map right now. Not too many people are playing in this map. Not too many people are going for roads adventures here. So let's have a look. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Haven't seen any interesting resources in the black zone yet. But I'm also not insanely deep yet either. One person left this map. I would have preferred that nobody left this map, but it's a tier 4 map. Let's take a look anyway. No. I'm out. There's a chance that there are tier 8 nodes here, but the chance is much lower when this map is a tier 4 map. Don't really want to spend my time in that. It may just be a lot of running around, having lower chances of finding Wisp, having lower chances of finding good resources, higher chances of finding relatively high value mobs in a way, but those do not really drop any items. They do drop books, but nothing else basically, somehow. For some reason, I don't know why. They basically only drop books in the roads. Probably to make them worse than the mobs in the black zone. When killing random mobs in the black zone, you sometimes get some random tier 8 items and stuff. Tier 7 items, and those are like worth 100k to half a million, so that's some pretty nice extra loot when doing PvE in the open black zone, just killing all these non-garbage mobs. This map here seems to be pretty empty. It's time to go deeper. And like my best chance of getting rich would be finding another mist. It's that gatherer again. I have seen this guy before. When I was looking at the small chest in the beginning. What is he doing? Where is he going? There's a lot of people, and there's a road portal with 6 charges. This medium chest is opening in 8 minutes, so I'm fine. These people are probably only being busy with their orb, I guess. I definitely should take this charge on the road portal here. 7 people went out of this map. This is really bad. 1 person went deeper. Everwinter Incline. Cross Spring Volcano. I could think about these things. Tier 6 map at least. While I have to hide a little bit in the roads, I may as well check out these areas. Looks pretty damn empty though. Well, there's a tiny bit of stuff. Tiny bit of stuff. I really need to react very quickly though. If I really need to pay attention to the border of my screen. And there is a person already. This person is not very dangerous. He's in a group though. Hopefully he's not chasing me, otherwise I will just dismount. And try to kill him. There were 2 pieces of your 8 ore left. Besides that, the area was really empty. Probably not a map that I want to spend too much time in. Only 1 wolf. Not even a tier 8 area. So it's time to get out, but I probably want to take a look at Frost Spring Volcano. But I'm not going to look at the map while I'm here in such a relatively bad position. It's relatively hard if a good ganking group came right now. It would be relatively hard for me to escape here. Would need to be very fast. Break through some point before they are able to set up their blockades. That's a really annoying thing in the roads. It's really hard to get out of here. So the best chances here are just taking a wisp actually. Besides that, it's looking pretty bad. Okay, anyhow. Maybe that guy is now suiciding here at the chest. Maybe I'll get a free kill. possible. The chest is there, but I do not see a name. Okay, let's take a quick look. Rust Spring Volcano is where? Not where I want it to be. Well, actually... Oh no, it's just a tier 7 map. I could take a look at Demonium Keep. It has 3 exits. That's probably not worth it. Let's not do that. That's probably not worth it. I mean, it's hard to say. There is a chance, but I guess I would just prefer to continue walking around here. There's another purple wisp. Please be tier 8. Tier 8, tier 8, tier 8. I mean, I will try it if it's tier 7. I mean, it will most likely be tier 7, right? I'll see what I can get, I guess. I take a look at the wood area. There may be a lot of enchanted tier 7 wood. Is that how it works? I don't know. If there will only be... It's possible that there's only going to be tier 7, tier 6 wood. Even though that tier 7 wood is also complete garbage, but I would be gathering... What's it called? 7.1. And 7.1 is pretty nice already. This guy is relatively weak, but he did not get too close. Otherwise I may have gone for the kill. This was a solo mist as well, so... But only his boots are worth anything. His giant stack is also worth something. Probably worth it to kill him. I would be risking quite a lot. I'm already pretty rich. Already have gotten quite a bit of loot. There is tier 7 wood here, so... Now I only need to find the enchanted tier 7 wood. Also finding enchanted resource mobs would not be terrible. This guy is not that strong and would be a very valuable kill. No enchanted wood. Mainly looking for tier 7 hide and fiber resource mobs in this map, so guess it's time to continue. Time to try to find that kind of stuff. Enchanted tier 7 resource mobs from the other resources are of course also fine. As I have already probably mentioned, I won't get overweight without my pork pies, so I can chill. I can relax. Tier 7 mists. Most likely not worth my time. Most likely. There is tier 7 stuff everywhere. If I was running around with a lot of carry weight, I would probably be gathering the stuff. But like that. I'm only looking for tier 8 resources basically. I could also find a good wisp in here, I guess. I guess. Somebody took the 7.1 basalt. Somebody is able to gather in here. I don't like that. But I think the battle axe guy was also able to gather. Is somebody doing something? Let's quickly check if... Yeah, he's worth it. He does have some stuff. Do do do. He's worth it. Now he has some movement speed. I do have movement speed very soon as well. Oh, I actually failed my... I actually failed my helmet. Totally forgot. Okay, let's see. The weapon definitely. These boots are worth a little bit. He has a book. Do I want to take the horse with me? Probably not. But that was like 60, 70k. So definitely worth it. And also not very dangerous. There really wasn't a way for me to die there unless somebody found us doing this stuff. But I still had the invisibility potion ready. I had my invisibility armor. I have my jump up relatively often. So very good chances for me to escape something. Some bad scenarios. I think I'm going to wait for my pork pie before I gather this. Is this guy that dangerous? No, he's modding up. Like, even if he ganked me with invisibility, it would be too slow now. Because I'm mounting up again. And I'm really close to the exit. I have been thinking about the missions of transporting these things. And the conclusion was that they are worth quite a lot of money, actually. When turning the might into, or was it favor? One of these things, favor. When turning the favor into chests or energy, you do get quite a lot of money. So doing these things is actually worth some decent money. And I have very good escape gear right now. Like, it's amazing. I should probably just change my helmet if I attempt doing this. Let's see. Let's see. If there are people that are too scary. 36 seconds. Whoops. So far, nobody's here. 20 seconds. 11 seconds. Okay, I'm going to switch. And I'm going to attempt it. Oh, there's some 6.2. Oh, it's only a green one. That's bad, right? That's too bad, right? There are 2 people. Is this crazy for me? There's another one. This is indeed too crazy for me. What? This guy is so brave. Are there people who are still interested in getting this? Or do I want to go for this? This guy here, yeah. I'm not going to bother with this thing, and I think I'm just going to leave this map now. 7.2. Not a bad resource. But I think I've looked at too much stuff here already, right? I cannot find too much anymore. I should leave. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have stayed until the end. Who knows? Just for having the chance of finding another enchanted mist. Wisp, rather. Get into a high tier mist. But basically just playing it safe. Don't want to risk my... I'm so valuable right now. 5 million already. Don't want to risk my 5 million for getting... I don't know how much might you get from the green ones. Not might, favor. It was in a tier 7 epic map, so it is increased, right? I think it is increased. Why am I going this way? I could have checked out this tier 7 map instead. But it's like whatever. Maybe I'll find another enchanted wisp right here. As a compensation for running through a garbage tier 5 map in the middle of nowhere. I'm hearing wisps, but I'm not seeing them. There's a roads portal in the middle of nowhere. Do I want to enter this? This chest has spawned. Let's take a look into the roads and then go for the chest. Because maybe nobody's here. Maybe I can just snack the chest for free. Do I have the damage on my helmet? I do. This guy is not a dangerous person when talking about the chests. There's another guy going into the roads. He's using a swift claw and a what's it called? Judicator armor. And he has very slow internet. Let's look at the level of this map. And then if it's tier 6, I may take a look at the gathering areas. There are so many roads portals. That's crazy. High Tree Strand? Is this my way back? High Tree Strand? This is so close. Okay, okay. Looks like this is going to be a short gathering run. Is it? I have a lot of loot. I can go deeper and then just come back here. Oh, it's a Swiftclaw dude on a... Just a scout. Oh, there's a tier 3 mob. I really want to take that. But the problem is people may walk this way since... Oh well, it's just tier 5. I should probably go for this. It's only tier 5. It's going to be so quick. I need to be dodging though. How am I getting hit by so many things? Pretty ridiculous. Pretty good loot though. The 30,000 silver also don't hurt. And these 6.1 demon boots are definitely pretty juicy. Okay, let's look at the situation here. That's quite a lot of people. I'm going to cut it here. I have so much loot already. Let's just bring it back. Let's just have it. Let's just let it be a quick one. I can theoretically take a look at the stone areas, but this roads map is also more dangerous. This roads map is also way more dangerous. Oh wait, they do belong together. Do they belong together? I can't tell. It may not be possible to use this way there. Anyhow, I'm going to wait as long as possible so I can just mount up and make use of the what's it called? Invincibility I get from zoning through. Southeast is the way to go. It's the closest exit. In 10 seconds I have my invincibility on my boots. Back again. The Bandana Brothers chasing me. There's a mist. I appreciated that they weren't chasing me for a long time. Definitely says good things about them. But this really seems like I cannot take the roads portal there to High Tree Strand, which would be a very nice and quick way for me to reach town. Well, the good thing about the helmet now is that it's AoE. It's actually an AoE spell now. That's actually pretty nice. It's lower range than before and stuff like that, and it's possible to miss it. But having another AoE damage spell on the helmet like that? I mean, of course, there's still the long-range Avalonian thing. But this may be very interesting for some other stuff. Definitely for things like Hellgates, Arena, Crystal League. Interesting. Do I want to give the roads map another chance to get me quickly to Limhurst without teleporting? I could try it another time. But roads are really terrible when you are spotted. Roads are really terrible. There's no way I can just walk through these people. Like every one of these guys has like tier 8 and tier 9 bear paws. Everyone is able to dismount me solo. It's really not that comfortable there. The road portal was in the map to the southwest. I'll take a look into the wood area here for a moment, I think. There may be some tier 8 wood. The chest is very nicely close to the exit. There doesn't seem to be any tier 8 wood. Let's take a look into the roads. Only one person entered it. Can I catch this guy? Maybe. Maybe. He would have not been too bad of a kill. Yeah, seems like a tier 4 horse is too strong. If I dismounted a little bit earlier, I would have had a solid chance of getting him, I guess. But then I would also have been way farther away. I really need to hit my E. I don't know how much damage it does though. Probably not enough. There's a small chest? In 2 minutes 30, Runnel Vein Sink. Where is that? That's like Richwatch Black Zone? Or is that Red Zone? That's here. Not very interesting. Let's take a look at the fiber area, I guess. There's a map leading deeper with gathering areas. Only one person entered, one person left here. I want to take a look at the small chest though. There's a chance that I can get that. And chests can be pretty good. Tier 6 and tier 7. 5.2 ore, it's good. Like 2000 per piece or even more. Let's see. 2300. 1 minute 17. This should be good enough as well. Let's see, 2000 per piece. 55 seconds until the chest is spawning. I can kill this mob. Oh well, it's only tier 4. But I also don't really have anything else to do in this match. Just want the chest and then I'm going out. Seconds, so I'm actually going to kill this thing here. It would help me escaping, but it could also interrupt me while taking the stuff here. There's a person dismounted. Dangerous. I think I looted everything. Yeah. Time to get out of here. Hopefully this guy was not in a big group, otherwise I may be in danger. I think I'm preemptively going to play safer. No, I'll go the fastest way to the portals. That's the way to go. That's a better way. Run away and sink. I'll move towards Limhorst from there, yeah. I'll do it like that. So I reduce my teleport costs. And I'm instantly getting rewarded. 6.0, hide. What's the way to go? I would need to go through a tunnel there. southeast, southwest. 2 out of 5. Not too terrible. I will also check other road spotters on my way. Maybe I will find a faster way. Are there resources in this map? It's tier 7 swarm. There can be fiber and high. And the chance for fiber is really high. Getting tons of tier 7 fiber would be pretty nice. I'll take a quick look. People have been taking tier 6 stuff in here though. Nobody is taking the tier 6 big stack of hide. Tier 7 fiber. Maybe I will want to spend some time in here. It is possible. And concerning the carry weight, I can still change my boots. So that's not a big deal yet. Oh, there is something. This is something. I'm really in the middle of nowhere. Like I'm really where am I even? Like where am I? I may get some stuff. I may get the small treasure chest. It's so close to the exit as well. So I would be relatively safe even if I got ganked and stuff. Would not be very easy to kill me there. They would need to gank me with invisibility or something. Tier 7 hide. Not bad, not bad. Oh, so let's path towards that, but around the castle, or rather fortress, or however that huge thing there is called. Already taking a look here. There are resources. Can there be resources up here? I don't see a lot of fiber here. Oh well, there are some, okay. These mobs are relatively interesting in a way. I maybe want to be doing those. There's the big salamander. Nobody wants to gather it. One minute 24. Not finding too much stuff right now. I have found more in the south than here. I mean, okay, I found the 2 mobs as well that I may just want to do. A lot of fame, potentially some nice loot as well. He's solo, okay. That's crazy. He's using a defensive potion. He may not... Maybe he's not solo. Maybe he just instantly left his group. It is possible. 28 seconds. I will want to switch my helmet for this stuff. Another tier 2 mob. 9 seconds. Legendary. I don't have a lot of space in my inventory. Okay, there's not a lot of stuff in here. legendary one and... What was that? There was no stuff in there. What? What? How was it so bad when it's legendary? Is that normal? What? Very suspicious. Teleporting here costs me 240k. My inventory is completely full with stuff. I can get rid of the books and the silver, but I think I'm going to end it here. Continuing to gather would be very annoying right now under these circumstances. I'll go to the next map and look how much it is going to cost me to teleport. Lemmack Valley. 300? What? A small chest in 2 minutes. How is it costing me more? Was I closer to something? Was I closer to Fort Sterling there? Nobody contested the one small chest? Oh, whatever. I'm just going to teleport. I got so much stuff. Okay, 300. And there it was 240, right? 240. So I should... Yeah, because I'm closer to Fort Sterling. I had nobody contesting the small chest here, so I would have a good chance of getting the small chest in the other map as well, but I don't have any space in my inventory anymore. It's pretty annoying. And I just got a legendary chest, and it was so bad. I mean, I don't know how much favor I got from that. Oh, I kinda want to change my ability for doing such mobs, to be honest. Can wait out the cooldown time by gathering this. And let's go. No, I wanted to dodge. Unfortunate. I don't want to stand on my horse, so he doesn't cast his AoE stuff on my horse. Another book. So if he would put some AoE fields on my horse, I would maybe not be able to mount up. That would be pretty annoying. Killing a salamander with my AoE damage. Welcome to the new mage cowl, ladies and gentlemen. No book, but at least 10,000 silver and a lot of fame. Level 69 on the Bow of Badon. Not bad anymore. That's a solid level. Okay, 240,000 silver, and now it costs 200,000. Let's take it. Not getting much better. And I'm really full. I'm so full. My inventory... Could have got rid of the silver bags, but... That's only one space left in my inventory then. Not really the way to go. Rather just bank the stuff. Let's see how much it is exactly. Okay. 3.29 million, mostly thanks to the tier 8 mist. The tier 8 mist already gave me like, I don't know, how much did it give me? 2 million or something? All these tier 8 resources. And then 1.5 million from this thing. Really, really good. Really nice. A lot of money in a very short amount of time. Got 3.3 million in 1 hour and 10 minutes. And had 3 million per hour. Pretty nice, pretty good.